Hello and greeting you all. My name is Muhammad Narzul. Me and my team are going to presenting about our project for our subject microcontroller technology. So first of all, I would like to introduce my team. First is Fikri Fahmi bin Muhammad Fuad. Second is Nurul Irdina Muhammad Azmi. And the third one is Muhammad Shafiq bin Zainal. And the fourth one is me, myself, Muhammad Narzul bin Muhammad Junaidi. And the last one is Ros Izwan bin Saidin. So our project is about automatic plant watering system.
Hi, my name is Dina and I would like to say about our problem statement. As a human, we never go away to leave our home to going on vacations or even going back to hometown. We have to live about 2 days or 3 days or even a week. So whenever we go for vacations, we used to get worried about our plants in our home because they need water on regular basis. If we leave it until 3 days, for example, probably not got enough water to stay alive. By having that problem, we had gone through several options to solve this problem as plants need water according to the moisture level of soil and the temperature. So we design an automatic plant watering system using microcontroller and the proteus. In this system, humidity sensor will act like soil moisture sensor to sense the moisture level of the soil. If soil will get dry, then the sensor senses the low moisture level and automatically switches on the water pump to supply water to the plant. When the soil has enough moisture, the water pump will stop. So we have no longer worried about our plant at home anymore. Thank you.
Okay, this is our FILAS table. This table includes 5 points. For the first one, facts. Plant needs sunlight. Ideas. Plants goes through photosynthesis process to grow. Learning issues. How to supply sunlight to the indoor plants. For action, do some research about the suitable light for the plants. And solution, use LED grow light. Next, second point. Facts. Plants need to water. Ideas, the system need a device that can supply the water. Learning issues, what is the method to supply water to the plants? For the action, prepare an alternative to ensure the water reach to the plant. Solution, use DC motor as water pump. Third point, facts. Plants need suitable time for watering. User need key-in device input to microC. Learning issues, how to water the plants according to the correct time. For the action, place a device for the user to enter data to the system. And solution, you use keypad. For the next point, facts. The plants will wilt if does not get sufficient amount of water. Ideas, microC need to determine the amount of water needed by the plants. Learning issues, how to make sure each plant has enough amount of water. For the action, do place particular sensors around the plants. And solution, use moisture or temperature sensor. For the last point, facts, user need to monitor the plant's condition. Ideas, microC need to notify the plant state to the user. Learning issues, how to notify the user. For the action, place a device that can show the condition of the plants. And the solution is adding a LCD.
To continue, I will explain on how our project works. The system comes in two modes, which is automatic mode and manual mode. I will explain on how automatic mode works first. This project works by using humidity sensor to sense and give signal either the moisture level below or above 60 on the LCD. When we hit below 60, that means the soil is low moisture, so the water pump will generate to give water to the plants. While when it above 60, the water pump will stop working because the soil is in good condition. Secondly, I will explain on manual mode works. By using manual mode, we have to set how the system works. For example, we want it works every 5 minutes. So we set it by press the button at the keypad to 5 minutes and the water pump will give water to the soil every 5 minutes. If we want to select either want it manual or auto mode, we can choose it at the early of our program. And if we want to change the mode, button reset available to click to reset the mode. Lastly, LEDs occur at this project to add light sun because our project also available in Indo Place. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ros Izwan.
I will explaining about drawing design of this project. This is control panel for determining whether to choose automatic watering or manual watering. This is controller for this watering system, which consists electronic pipe and water pump. This is water tank to refill the water, and this is space for the plant.
Assalamualaikum and good day to audience. I am Fikri Fahmi and I'm going to explain about the coding. The first one is LCD pin out setting. Next is pin direction for respective pin. Next one is keypad module connection, port D. Means the keypad use all port D and variable unsigned shortcut key to store keypad press value. See message whether the pump is on or off. There are three function prototype: initialize, auto mode, and manual mode. Move on to void main. The first one is calling initialize function. In the initialize function, we have port A as input analog, port B and port C as output. For port C, RC2 always on for full speed motor, RC6 always on for LED. After all initializer has been executed, the program shows user interface to select mode and then ask for keypad input. If press 1, go to auto mode function. If press 2, go to manual mode function. If going to auto mode, first get the humidity and temperature value by reading analog pin 0 and 1. Then it will show to the LCD. If humidity below 60, LCD will print out water pump on. Motor will also turn on. Else, we do the opposite. This process looping until the hardware reset button is pressed. Next one, if we go into manual mode, first the program asks to set time and read the keypad for 6 times. The value entered by keypad one by one is stored in this array and print to the LCD. Next, the time array will be converted to time integer. The time will split to hour, minute, and second and converted to string to print on LCD. The time will minus 1 every 1 second using software delay. This is to make sure perfect 1 second countdown. The loop will continue until the time reaches 0. When the time reaches 0, LCD will print out water pump on. Motor will also turn on. After delay 3 seconds, the motor will turn back off. This process looping until hardware reset button is pressed. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Mohamad Narzul. So I will be the one that conducting about the Proteus simulation. So I'm gonna demonstrate how our project is gonna work. First, I'm gonna run the simulation. Okay, now the LCD gonna show us of the mode selection, which is the first one is auto and the second one is manual. If the user want to use the first mode, which is auto, they can select the number 1 on the keypad, and then the LCD gonna shows us the humidity percentage, temperature, and water pump status. So right now the humidity sensor is giving an input more than 60, so the water pump is off. But if the humidity sensor is giving an input of below than 60, the water pump will start running. Now the status of the water pump also change to on. Okay, let's say if the user don't want to use the auto mode anymore, they want to use the manual mode, they can click on the reset button. Now all the system is reset back to the mode selection. Now for the manual mode, pick the number 2 on the keypad. Now the LCD gonna shows the timer where the format is hour, minute, and second. For this demonstration, I'm gonna set the timer to 5 seconds. So 0, 0, 0, 0, and 5 seconds. Okay, now the timer will start to count down from 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the water pump will start to turn on for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the water pump will turn off and the timer will set back to 5 seconds. So basically, the water pump will turn on for every 5 seconds. If the timer is set to 2 hours, then the water pump will turn on for 5 seconds for every 2 hours. Okay. Now, you can see here there is light where this light is going to turn on for how long the system is turned on. Let's say if the user is using this project for 24/7, so the light also will be turned on for 24/7. Okay, for the temperature sensor, humidity sensor, reset button for the water pump which connected to the L293D, they are going to connected to a power source. And for the LCD, we are going to connect the power source through the BSS pin in the real life project. So in the real life project also we going to put an oscillator here, crystal oscillator, which is connected to the pin number 13 and 14. Okay, basically that's all about our Proteus simulation of our project. Thank you.